Hello everyone, Jobenblue here, and today I'm going to be discussing RPCS3's famed secret build and their recent Vulkan improvements. Why do I have this pulled up, you might ask? Because it is the basis for what this entire video is about. This line in the progress report has been causing quite a stir among the RPCS3 community because of the line that he is currently working on some significant performance improvements behind the scenes. There has been so much speculation and even memes about what exactly this build could be and do for RPCS3. People were asking about this thing non-stop, like what is it? It sounds like so crazy. Is it just going to fundamentally change RPCS3? The answer to that is, well, not entirely, at least not yet. It was teased on the Discord, and this past Sunday, we actually got to hear what all of this was about with a new blog on RPCS3's website. This comes with the news that the lead graphics developer, KD11, is joining Necotech in his Patreon. Why did they do this, you might ask? Well, they want to obtain new GPUs so they can identify bug-specific problems and then fix them. Like Team Simu, if they do get enough money through their Patreon, KD11 will be able to spend more time on this project. They've even been nice enough to give us a roadmap of what exactly he would do with his Patreon. To start off with, we have looking at game-specific bugs, such as lighting issues for Persona 5 and Demon Souls. Working with Vulkan to improve the performance and compatibility and even allow Vulkan on Linux. The reason why Vulkan is so important is because it just brings that big of a graphics increase for these games. This is how you're going to be able to play 4K games on RPCS3. Any game that you can think of and can be played on RPCS3, that's what they're primarily looking at. So games such as Red Dead Redemption, Persona 5, maybe Uncharted. This is a really huge deal for any emulator out there, whether it be Simu or RPCS3, Xenia, name it, and it is so important. They even showed off a video of what kind of improvements Vulkan will have. So here's a little snippet of that. So that is just a little snippet of that video. If you want to go check out the full thing, which you totally should, there will be a link in the description below. Here I am on the RPCS3 Discord server. So I'm sure you're wondering, if Vulkan is so good, then why do they still support DirectX 12 and not just primarily focus on Vulkan? So I got to have a chat on the Discord today with one of the developers of RPCS3 and ANI, and I had a conversation with them where they really explained to me what all this was. And the developer linked me to this comment by KD11 himself. And basically what it says is they work on OpenGL because it's easiest. And then they port it over to Vulkan and DirectX 12 at the same time. Because it is so easy to transfer over to Vulkan and DirectX 12 at the same time, they really don't see that there's any reason to getting rid of either one. So whenever I specifically asked ANI if DirectX 12 or Vulkan was better, they said that each one has its own advantage, but they're nearly equal in terms of their performances. So I asked, are you just going to use both? And they said that for now, that is going to be their plan. So hopefully this kind of clears it up for you guys that are wondering why they're still using DirectX 12 and Vulkan, especially considering that Dolphin just dropped their DirectX 12 support. So let's get back to the actual review part and finish that up. And as they say, make sure to join their Discord server so you can talk with the actual developers of RPCS3 and keep up with all the latest progress. This has been Jobenblue. All important links are in the description down below. Go check them out. It's really cool. This is so important for RPCS3, so I recommend that you go down there and check out all those links. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.